Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, we're gonna talk about how to get accepted into Merch by Amazon. Welcome back to my channel. My name is RJ Martinez and we're gonna talk about how to get accepted into Merch by Amazon. So if you're waiting for the email, the approval email, or if you're trying to you just want to log in, like me, for example, when I first got approved, I logged in, I didn't get the email. I just logged in and my account said, you're ready to upload. You can upload designs. And yeah, all that cool little, it was cool. It was cool because I didn't expect to be approved until I logged in, and then I logged in and I was approved. So we're gonna break down the process of setting up your Merch by Amazon account, give you a few tips and tricks, and giving you a better percentage of getting your account approved. Okay, this is a really big question from a lot, from a lot of people. Like they're trying to figure out how the heck can they get approved. So you guys want to make sure that you stick around to the very end of this video, because you don't want to miss none of these steps, because it's very, very important. Everything that we're going to talk about in this video is going to help you increase your chances of getting approved with Merch by Amazon. Let me give you guys a little bit of an insight of who I am. I've sold over 50K in products with my Merch by Amazon account, over 150K in royalties, and that's huge. It's amazing, right? I've been testing a lot and helping other people. I recently got tiered up to 100K, right? So I'm at the tier level of 100K, and that just happened yesterday, and that's freaking amazing. Really, really amazing. I skipped a few tiers, and that will be a whole different video. I'll make some content on that. But I skipped a few different tiers, but I was at tier 50K, went straight to 100K. And that's really cool. So I skipped a few tiers, but just making consistent content and just helping people out along the way has been a very big thing for me. So it's really, really amazing. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you guys want to follow along with my journey and me personally showing tips and tricks for you guys and helping you to improve your print-on-demand business. All right, so the difference between Merch by Amazon and any other print provider, it's a little bit more of a challenge at the beginning because it requires you to get an invitation, right? And it's really cool because basically pushes people out, right? And you got to think of it as more of a challenge, and how are you going to get accepted, right? What's going to make you stand out from everyone else? Why should Amazon approve you to get accepted to upload designs on their platform? Okay, but that right there, having an invitation to be accepted on the platform, a lot of people don't like that, right? And some people, they end up getting lucky on their first try and not even filling out all the blanks, all the information that they need to fill out. But when they send in their invitation, and still get accepted. And then there's some people that actually fill out all the information, right? And then they don't get accepted, right? So this right here, what we're going to go over, it's important because that you guys understand this, because one little mistake can not get you approved for your Merch by Amazon account, right? All right, so now to increase your chances to get accepted on Merch by Amazon, one of the most important things you have to understand is, why should they choose you, right? Why should they pick you over someone else? And you got to think about this too as you're filling out your invitation. So it's very important that you fill out all the blanks, but why should they pick you over someone else? Are you an artist? Or, you know what I mean? Do you have an online business? Do you have your own website, right? Do you have a big audience, right? And that's huge too right there, guys. Do you guys have a big audience? What is it? Why should they choose you over someone else? And that's something that you want to think about as you're filling out this invitation. Okay, so it's very, very important that you guys understand that. Keep that in mind. Now, if you're doubting yourself, don't doubt yourself, okay? Because as you're coming onto the platform and stuff like that, if you have something to offer, it's going to make you stand out from everyone else. I know there's artists out there too, creators and stuff like that. They doubt themselves sometimes, right? And when it comes to making designs for t-shirts, they don't really think that they're a brand. But when you're coming on here, you got to think very big, right? You want to think very, very big, that you're going to dominate this platform and be the best. And that's the mindset that I want you guys to go in with. You just want to be the best and dominate, right? And be number one. So very important, okay? Because there's niches out there that I dominate personally myself, and I'm number one, right? And I suck at it when it comes to a lot of this stuff, when it comes to designing and all that stuff. But I'm the big fan of creating the culture and helping people understand the research and stuff like that. As far as artists, I have a team, and they help me as I create content for the platform, create a design or illustration or whatever it is, right? So very, very important that you guys understand that. Now, I have a few people that have been commenting on my previous videos talking about how they get approved within 2 to 3 days, right? And I'm just like, what the heck? You're getting approved that fast? So it seems like, okay, here's a little tip right here. It seems like if you have a FBA, an Amazon Seller Central account, right? FBA account, and I'll put the link down below in the description to check it out. If you have one of those accounts and you're linking it to your Merch by Amazon account, it seems like the approval times are speeding up a little bit if you have those two. So basically, if you have an Amazon Seller Central account, an FBA account already with Amazon, and then you try to apply for a Merch by Amazon account, it seems like the processing time and the approval times are a little bit faster. Now, with me personally, in my case, it took me about 3 months to get approved, right? And I had an Amazon FBA account, and I filled out all the blanks, and I didn't leave nothing blank. It took me about 3 months, right? Now, I'm seeing people in the comments, I'm not sure how true this is, but they're getting approved pretty fast, and it seems like the percentage of them, like the approval rate when it comes to having an FBA account, as long as when you're applying for a Merch by Amazon account, it seems like they'll approve you. Like the chances of them approving you are higher, right? So something to take in mind, in consideration as you're doing all this stuff. You want to think about that too as well. And then also too, one of the most important things, read the FAQ, frequent asked questions, right, on the Merch by Amazon platform. Read that, okay? As you're coming on here, you want to make sure you understand. That way you can understand the questionnaire and stuff like that. As you're coming in here, you want to learn about the platform, learn about the rules, learn about the terms, TOS, terms of service, right? Learn all the rules, the policy, and it's very important that you guys, when you guys come on here, you want to know everything about the platform before you start, because this is one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people run into is like when you're coming to a new platform, you think you can do whatever you want and you forget to read like the policy and stuff like that. So it's very important. You can't just make money off of any design. You can't copy people's designs. That's a no-no, right? And I'm pretty sure that a lot of you that have been, like, if you're watching this, right, and you've been on Merch by Amazon for a while, that you know, personally yourself, you know that that's not how you make money, by copying other people's designs, right? You have to be unique and different. You're thinking long term, right? Now, this is not going to happen overnight. It's like more, it takes about months and years and stuff like that to build a consistent income with Merch by Amazon. So what will you need? What's the requirements, right? Okay, full contact, your full name, all that good stuff, full contact information, right? Bank account information, bank account number, bank account routing number, along with a social security. Like me personally, I'm from the USA, so I did my social security number. Now I know that people that are creating tax identification numbers, right, with Payoneer and stuff like that, so you can create a Payoneer account and also to make an account with this too. So that is very huge, very, very big that you guys understand that, right? So if you see like a roadblock is you're filling out all this information, right, and don't leave nothing blank. Like I said, do not leave nothing blank, okay? I'm gonna repeat it probably like 6 or 7 times in this video. It's important that as you go along and stuff like that, if you see a little roadblock, I want you guys to get used to this too. Figure out a way that you can overcome that, right? Okay. I know there are people asking, well, can I buy an account? If I see them for sale, can I buy an account? It's kind of a little, I'm not too sure about that. It's against the terms and service, so I do not recommend that. And I know that's a big question. I get it all the time. Can I buy an account? It's against the terms and service, okay? First off. So if Amazon's saying, no, you can't do that, don't do it, right? Don't try to go around it. Don't try to do none of that stuff. So that's in the if they're saying not to do it, just don't do it, right? It doesn't make sense, okay? They're telling you not to do something, so don't do it. And that's important that you guys understand that. The importance of building a brand, cultivating an online presence, right? Like on any of these social platforms outside of Amazon, like Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, okay? Amazon wants outside traffic to come on their platform, right? Because it benefits them, right? Because next thing you know it, they're on their platform buying something else, or they're buying your product. You're helping them get more customers on their platform. So it's something to think about too as you're filling out this information. Like if you have a following, like this is going to be big for you. This is going to be beneficial for you, right? Because Amazon sees that, Amazon loves that, and they see that it benefits them just as well as it benefits you. They make money, you make money. It's a win-win situation, right? It makes sense. Amazon wants more traffic on their platform, right? So if you know your niche and stuff like that, and they know that you have potential customers that would want to buy your products or your design or your shirt that you put on there, it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna increase your chances of being approved. And also too, I'll put a link down below as well for like the policy and stuff like that. Anything related to like trademark or copyright, any of that stuff, infringement, you do not want to do that. Amazon does not like that at all. There's a lot of people that will come onto the platform and think they can sell like a Disney product, all right? And you cannot do that because you don't have the rights to sell that product. So it's very important that you understand that you cannot do that. And that's part of understanding the platform. Okay, you want to understand the platform before you start any of this stuff. Also, if you have, let's say you have designs on another platform like Redbubble, Society6, TeePublic, or Etsy, and you kind of show them proof that you are like you have experience when it comes to design or graphic design or illustration work or any of that stuff, if you can provide a link in there too, right, that will help benefit you as well. So it's important that you understand as you're filling out all the information, you want to think about, okay, what can I provide to Amazon to show them that I'm very serious about this? I have a background, I have a reputation, and I can make sales on their platform. And yeah, so it's very important that you guys understand that. Don't leave nothing blank, all right? So I'm not sure how many times I said that. Don't leave nothing blank when you're filling out the invitation. It's very, very, very important. And check out my other videos and make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, baby. Boom. Peace.